we come to this page. What type of business are you incorporating? Here, select business incorporation and then come down and click next. Now we are on this page and you can see here there are 10 steps which are involved to incorporate. What they are, you get to see here. Okay, you can go through at your own time. We'll be going with a custom incorporation where your corporate word name will have something like how it is shown. Okay, and if you're looking to go within numbered incorporation, which is the quickest and the easiest way, you would still be able to do watching this video. Only thing is that you don't have to go through the corporate name option here, going through the nuance report. Once you select basic incorporation and go next, you will be taken to all other process page. So I'm selecting custom incorporation and then clicking next. You will come to step 2, which is nothing but again asking you whether you would go with a word name or a assigned word. So you don't have to worry about the pre-approval corporate name part of it. When you go with the word name, as part of this process, you will be given that nuance report. So this is the change from earlier. Earlier, nuance report was a separate thing. You had to bring it and then do with the rest of your process. Now they have streamlined and they have made it part of this entire process. So click on word name and next. And in this part, you see what does your corporation do. Add your business activity for better result. This is a drop down, a long list of services which are mentioned here. If you are a hairdresser, just type hair as a keyword and you will get to see the drop down. Go and select the closest one which you think is your case. For example, you are into trucking, type truck and you get the. If you're into food industry, just type food or any closest keyword which will guide you with options what is available. Now in my case, I am into cyber security consulting. So I am writing consulting. So all this I will be going with management, scientific and consulting service. So you also have this option here, computer system design related service. Then I'll be going with this. Once this is done, add additional information about your corporation's activity below. Now, you know your business better, what you're going to do. Make sure give as much as input as possible. If you're not able to make precise, you can use tool like ChatGPT, come up with which is closest to what information you want to provide. There are many tools online where you can find what kind of business activities particular business do. You can pull that information and see what defines your business. Okay, here I have shown what online activity is. I have not mentioned any company name yet because the next step I will be going with that option. What will my company name? Basically, this gives an idea that company employs AI-driven cybersecurity solution, safeguarding Fortune 500 client, their digital asset through cloud platform and virtual assets. Becomes easy for the approver to go through and find. This is the offline activity and then incorporation of AI, that what AI does, that also I have mentioned. So once this is done, right, click next. On this page are your customers. I have chosen targeted segment. There are options between general public, targeted segment. I'm selecting targeted segment and then also providing additional information. You also have an option to choose nobody. In case you're not, then better to choose between any one of them. So here I have given information that my clients are from a diverse sector like finance, healthcare, technology. Anybody and everybody needs cyber security in today's world. So I have defined that and then where are your customers? Internationally, across Canada, and you can choose all options if you want, or you can just choose the closest match you find. Then you come down and click next. Come to this page where choose one or two names. Come down, you see one name, either English, French or Amharic. Here the example for English only is given. Okay, go hairdressing in, and for the French only have name French or a combination, which is a combination of French, English, okay, or two separate names where one name in English shows like this and the other one shows like this. So I'm selecting one name, that is I'm only going with the English. If you have to go with English, French or combinations, two separate names, you will have to select accordingly. Also, if you have Quebec, please go through this and this is selected. Click on this page. You choose your corporate name. I'm selecting English only. You can select between the options what is presented here, English only, French only, or a combined, and then come down, click next. Here on this page, you are made aware of what is an effective corporate key. So it usually has part A, part B, part distinctive term, descriptive term, and legal. Okay, so just go through this. The examples what is given here, distinctive term, what makes it distinctive from other businesses, and descriptive term basically gives part of your business, what business business it is, and then the legal element, limited corporation. Here examples are given, so you can look at this. This is the legal part of requirement. After the descriptive name, what legal element the example is given. So you go through this. Next, on this page, you will give your name have in mind, and I have given my name. Here, make sure to write your proposed word name exactly as you want it to appear on your certificate of incorporation. You can use uppercase and or lowercase. So I've just written like this. If you want to change this to uppercase or lowercase, you can do that. Sometimes you'll be in for a surprise that whatever name you have been thinking already exists. So that's why little research into what name you want will go a long way in this issue. So once you click here, identify the distinctive term. Here, Cypher Stroke Consulting, this gives both an idea that this is a cybersecurity company and is into consulting. So this is the best I am trying to do from my end. And how did you come up with distinctive term in your proposal name? Drop down, you have this option, choosing others. In the tell us more, I have written company name delivers top tier cybersecurity solution globally, combining encryption. That's why this name Cypher and advanced defense technique stroke for clients digital protection. Here you see a legal element in corporation limited does not count as a factor to establish association. Okay, so once this is done, I will go with search. Based on my proposed name, Cyber Stroke Consulting, I am shown that how many entries already existing which has something similar. See here, Master Stroke Consulting, this is register and act. So you get this entire list, and what I'm doing here is going and checking if any of them have similar name like what I did. So you will be able to do this once you come to this part. And once I have checked, nothing matches with Cyber Stroke Consulting. Okay, so consulting is quite a common name. Cyber Stroke, you see here, none of them have that. If you come across any similarity with the proposed name, what you have, okay, so go through this. Here it says, if you did not include a descriptive term in your proposed name, add a descriptive term, help reduce and prevent confusion by using the button below. This is the one, change your proposed name, where you can go and tweak name what you are proposing to make it distinct. Do a web search to establish if there could be confusion with similar business or trademark based on location, product services, industry sector. Confusion can occur, change your proposed name. Make sure you do this process, keep your name unique. If not, go with the proposed change of name. Coming down, let us know if you have ordered previous nuance report or registered a similar name or trademark. In most cases, you will not have this, so your response will not be yes. Okay, so if you already have, you will give a consent to eliminate fusions. This is done. One more thing I'm doing here is going to snip this, whatever name I'm pairing name my company with. I'm snipping this and bringing this to a Word document on 5 tag. And once this is on the Word document, this is not a mandatory thing, just doing as an extra caution and give detail. I'm saying Cyber Stroke Consulting is a unique name and does not match with any existing name in the data. So this is the database which I have pulled, okay, and I can make this into PDF by just doing save as PDF, and I will save this. Come and click next. Supporting document section. Here it says please upload any relevant information that may support your post. So I created that PDF where I'm saying I have done the search and I don't find any match the name what I am proposing. Now there are situations like if you own a business with the same name registered provincially, then you will have to submit any provincial certificate or license of your business. That way they will know that it is you, and they have to give the same name. It will be easier for. And if you're using other similar or identical business or organization name, submit consent letter from these corporation. So this is a sample of consent letter. I would not get into this. This will not just delay my business, but having business name similar to someone else, I will be able to build a brand long term. That is my consideration. And here in the document explanation, I'm going to upload PDF. This is the PDF which I have uploaded and attached. File is attached now, and then I will click next. This is the corporate payment summary. As you read, we'll have to do a payment, $13.80, which will be done through These card. Okay, so review the name, select review, and then come down. Make sure your search criteria is correct. Again, check, recheck, cross-check. Business activity, what was entered shows here. And then for the corporate word name, payment of $13.80. Proceed to payment. Here on this page, you enter your card detail. You select the card type, and remaining things you will see from your card, and then click submit. So as you can see, while the transaction is done, and the card is approved, you will receive the receipt with nuance reservation number on your email ID, which you had entered earlier. So your invoice number, authorization code, transaction date, and receipt has been mailed to the email ID. Now it says keep going to finish incorporating. And also it says you must submit the rest of your application for us to review your name. So this nuance report, you can see here, it is valid for 90 days only. So whatever name you have sent it, you have almost 90 days for you to finish your application and get done with. So if you don't use this nuance report, the name what you're suggesting, again, you'll have to go through the process what we saw just. Next,